Ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. As usual, as you guys are tuning in, hit that thumbs up if you're a new viewer. Consider subscribing to the channel as you watch throughout the recap. Guys, today was another excellent day in the markets. As you guys can see from the thumbnail, we were able to make over $1,000 today, 1,200 in fact. But I will say we were up $2,000 today, so we had about a 40% drawdown towards the end. But it was all controlled trading, good trading. We just unfortunately couldn't capitalize and keep it going. But all in all, good stuff. Before we do dive into it, just a quick reminder of the risks of trading. Guys, remember trading is risky, all right? This is not a field you just want to come in guns a-blazing, all right? Yes, there's been some success stories, people at our workplace, people, family members, whatever, but that's not the norm. That's not the usual. So even if someone you know might have made big money, guys, remember that most people are losing in the markets, all right? It takes time to become competent. It takes time to build experience, it takes time to learn and grow, all right? So take it easy on that savings account, that retirement money. Start slow, utilize a simulator, right? Paper trading, that's where you can trade the live market with artificial currency. Do not go guns a-blazing. This is why most people have professionals invest money for them, all right, instead of doing it themselves. Keep that in mind. Secondly, I do not invest money for my subscribers. A lot of fake accounts have been popping up recently. People pretending to be me. I do not do mirror trading, copy trading, none of that nonsense, all right? Stay safe out there. Be on the lookout on all social medias. I do not message anybody first. That in itself is a red flag. So stay safe out there. Okay. Other than that, remember one other disclaimer here that I'm forgetting. Let's see. Other than that, never you think that the live stream and the recaps are an invitation to try and copy trade me. All right. There's a formal way of learning, which we'll talk about later in the video. But with that being said, fair disclaimer, I think is very important to let people understand the risks of trading. Let people also understand the risks that are there when it comes to social media and unfortunately the bad characters. Now we can jump into the recap and talk about the trades that we took today. So I was going to show archives on Friday, wasn't able to because my recording was messed up, and today my recording is messed up again. So of course, being that this is twice in a row, there's an issue. It's funny because the recaps are not having an issue, but longer recordings are seeming to be having an issue. Maybe I need to clear up some space. I don't think it's a space issue. I didn't change any of the settings in my recordings. Just, another thing to add to the list of nonsense. But anyhow, stock TPST, the stock that did over 4,000% last week, and we were not able to make any money. I said today during the live stream, and you guys know me, man, like, there is no wall too tall. There is no wall that is too tall. There is no mountain that's too high. I've been watching Ninja Warrior all my life, and I've seen guys like Levi Muningberg run and scale the wall and finish the course, finish the challenge. And so today with stock TPST, I said, you know what? Today is the day. Putting it out there into the universe, manifesting my future, and putting out that positivity that if this goes up, I will do well. And not only just off of that manifestation, but also being confident to know that I'm a good trader and that when stocks are going up, I'm usually doing my best. And it's a matter of me being confident in the entries that I know and love and pulling the trigger without hesitation. Last week, that's what happened to me. Just hesitating. And I mentioned it in the recaps, not to, go back and sound like a broken record, but, hesitating too many times in key areas where I know the entries that I like. And so today we traded this stock fiercely. We were courageous and we did exactly what we needed to do to get the job done. So let's go back, let's rewind. It's all going to start with an A, B, C, D. So let's talk about the patterns that we actually had here, right? So the stock is actually trending down at this point, and I'm watching like, hey, can we curl back up? Can we see a red to green? So we start off up here, and this thing is coming down. We price in our lows right here. We priced in our lows. And then, this W, it comes up, not quite, all the way back to high of day. And then it comes down again. and then we got a bit of a double bottom slash higher low, and right here on the way back up. Can you guys guess where I started getting involved? Right here as we made the new high, and also, at this pivot area here around 660 coming across in these areas. That's where I jumped in, and I was able to make 20 cents on a nice rip all the way up. And I sold. I kind of knew it was going to go into the halt, but is this thing with me where I can do a better job and maybe hold some of the position a little longer, or even hold the entire thing a little longer. Of course, there's never 100% certainty, but I got in with 1,000 shares. I'm like, I'm going to put a stop in place. Let's just see how this thing does. And it paid off 20 cents. So I was up $200 here in this area, but I did leave an additional 20 cents on the table. So that wasn't really great, but all in all, green is green is usually something that we want to take, right? So you could never go wrong taking the money off and just being paying yourself. It's a matter of being content. Oh, I forgot, when I move it's gonna change the drawings. Let me erase them. So from there we're halted up, and again, you guys know I love halt resumptions, and so at this point I'm thinking, yes, this thing is gonna go crazy. It's gonna open up, it's gonna give a sweet entry, and it's gonna rip. It opens up, it dips, and it doesn't rip within the same candlestick. You can see this candle just kind of ended red. I thought we were gonna open up, dip, and then rip within the same candle. So I got aggressive and lost $600 from green 200 to no, lost 400 from green 200 to red 200. I'm like, man, are you kidding me? Not again. Where I'm expecting a sweet move, we're back down. But you know what? I'm patient. I'm not going crazy. So we had lows here at 690 and at 95. So I was trading the range, trying to buy low, trying to sell high as best as I can. And we ended up having a nice sweet move here. I'm in, lovely, capturing the move in, out. It dips. I'm back in the same candle, and expecting it now to go over the high and push higher. It flushes down instead. So big gain to big loss in this same candle here. I'm like, man, what is going on? But I'm being patient. I'm still watching. It curls back up there. I attempted some high of day trades in this area. Unfortunately, missed the dip down here. I believe I missed one of these two. I think I caught one of the other ones, but coming out a little early for about 15 cents of gains. Something I got to do a better job of, man, is holding some of these trades longer, because a lot of times I'm in ideally, but it's more so expectations of how fast I want to see the stock starting to curl. And instead of being in for 20 seconds like I'm in, sometimes I need to be in for 50 seconds or a minute and a half. And that's the difference of 15 or 10 cents and 30, 40 cents and a bigger win. So, I think for me, I love to take profits quick. So just, selling something and then holding the rest will be the best way to go. And then we get over to, I wanted to show this trade so badly, man, but it's stupid recording. I do get a little frustrated at times when there's an issue with these back end things where I myself do not make the change. Like, I just got a message in Discord like, hey, the links are not working. Why? We didn't make any changes. So, it could be a Discord issue. Maybe this is an OBS issue that's causing the problem. But, I'll have to try and do some investigation to see, because now we can't show this sweet trade, but I'll describe it as best as I can as I remember. So, again, resistance, if we zoom back out, we're going sideways in this huge channel here. It's now a huge, wedge. And we're getting tighter and tighter. This is where I was putting out that manifestation that if this thing goes, I'll be ready. So said, so done. Break of 750, I'm long. An instant push to about 95 into the halt up. Instant $1,000 trade. And then we got a beautiful consolidation flag and continuation here all the way to $9. So right here, we're up about 2K in this range. And we get the pullback. I'm not super aggressive on the dip here. But in the range, I attempted some good trades, for example, in this area, but big flush down there. And just ended up giving back slowly over time, trying to dip here, it coming lower. and ended up bleeding out throughout this area. I think we might have attempted a trade there and there and here as well, and ended up giving back. So we ended the live stream at 1500. SPRC we were green 150, in this red to green right here. In fact, we might have been green like 400 plus. I can't remember, maybe not. Again, the recording is messed up, but I think we were green. Yeah, I think like 400, I want to say. We gave back profits though. And then on the way up right here, we absolutely botched all the trades. Just this was so disappointing, man. Like, it's one of those things where there's a fine line. I caught a sweet trade on one of these dips, and I'm watching for the continued move up, and absolutely miss everything by you know the tightrope walk, as we know. This setup was no different than the other one, other than that, just slight timing was off, man. Slight timing. I didn't get back in to hold from this area. So I ended up missing, being able to be in and just holding. So I had to scalp the trade as we were going, and absolutely botched it, going from green 150 to red 75. We should have added another 500 bucks here at minimum, at worst case scenario. So, that was a little disappointing. SPRC, again, it was controlled trading we gave back money on. It wasn't just, hey, trading nonsense and randomness. It was a good setup. Now we just fumbled a little bit. That essentially was the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, all right, ladies and gentlemen, take a look. We got some changes coming to the course website soon here over the weekend. So I'll put out a video on Saturday talking about that. But yeah, you guys can go ahead and take a look if you are interested. Again, some changes are coming, right? But yeah, take a look at the course website if you want to become a course member and learn in a formal way, right? In a low risk way, right? That's how we teach a strategy. We teach people to approach the market in a low risk way. And of course, everything itself when it comes to the curriculum is here. You guys can come down and take a look and come through everything. It's pretty extensive, it's long. There's a lot of classes, there's a lot of archives. There's different things that are being offered, including mentorship for the gold package. One-on-one mentorships, the course itself, um, trading lectures, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Archives, scanners, halt scanners. All right. So yeah, take a look at that. Take a look at the Discord as well. I can pull it up here, guys. Take a look at the Discord. That's the chat room service that we use every day. Some of you guys might say, hey, Relentless, why are you even advertising this stuff? But, this is the stuff we use, literally. I use Momo Pro every day to find all the hot stocks that I trade. I use the chat room every day. This is where we hang out and talk and chop it up. Like if we come here to day trading, this is where people are hanging out throughout the day and talking and like, having a good time and just trade ideas and different, even at times there's a few jokes, of course, right? Because why not? We are humans. But there's a section for alerts. There's a section for the watch list that we're looking at every day, right? We got the stock bot in here. Everything that you need to know in terms of just, trading community, or let's say everything that you need, right? In terms of trading community. Here's a section where people are posting their gains or losses on the day, right? All this stuff. There's live trading that goes down between 9:30 and 11:30 a.m. every day. So yeah, check it out, and check out all the other links that are there. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow once again, bright and early. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. It's been your favorite YouTuber. I'm claiming and I'm taking the title of favorite YouTuber. And also, as you guys know, I am the most transparent YouTuber as I live stream each and every day and has been doing so for years. I've been live streaming for years, guys. Years. 4 years now. So there's nothing to hide. I'm never ashamed. Trading is hard. At times we'll lose money. It's just part of the deal. But I'm a warrior. I'm a fighter. I'm relentless. I just will never give up. You know, um, you know, you can throw me on the battlefield, man. I'm a soldier. I'm always gonna keep going. I'll be here till I die. I'll be here every day. I'll be here every day. You know, they'll have to gouge out my eyes and cut my arms off. That's the only way I'll stop trading. As long as I'm able to, I will be here. That's who I am. And so there's no quit. There's no wall too tall. There's no mountain too high. We pace ourselves and we keep climbing. We keep climbing. We keep getting over barriers. We keep getting through obstacles, and we can find our way to where we need to be. It's not easy. It never was. It never will be, but it's possible. And I am living proof of that. 1200 in less than a few hours today, and maybe even less than 1 hour, really. So this stuff is the whilst this is what I'll say, right? There are other businesses, there are other ventures out there, but when it comes to trading and the amount that could be generated in the amount of time and what is considered effort, mentally we're doing a lot of work, but again, we're not out there for 10 hours, 8 hours, traveling any sort of distance or commute. Literally 2 steps behind my bed, this is my green screen here. Here I am, so let's keep at it, guys. Let's keep growing. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep being relentless. Stay safe, stay green. Bright and early again tomorrow morning. Let's do it.